to be a ballpark where the field was warm and green, and the people played their crazy game with a joy I'd never seen. And the air was such a wonder, from the hot dogs and the beer.
There you are. Hello, honey. Why, you just slip your coat off now. You go in the other room and I'll get things all set up here.
Who's the one at the top, Grandpa?
You know who that is.
I forget.
Why, that's May B. Bald. That's the first woman ever to receive a Bachelor of Arts degree in Ontario.
Who's the bald guy, Grandpa?
That bald guy is Louis Blake Duff. He's publisher and owner of the old Welland Telegraph. And maybe the best friend this town ever had. He used to write about Welland and had it laughing at itself.
Who's the other lady?
That's Jackie Robarts. That's the first female president of any college in Ontario. Jimmy Kilty, a great boxer. He became a big boxing writer in Los Angeles. And that's Paul Beeston. He's now the president and head honcho of the Toronto Blue Jays. Those two mustachioed bandits are the Haney boys. They used to live over here on Niagara Street. They invented Trivial Pursuit.
And that's Sal, the barber man, right?
That's right. And why'd they call him the barber?
Because he gave the hitters a close shave with his fastball.
All right, baseball, buddy. Why don't you come and visit your old granddad more often?
Because Mom and Dad says there's not much to do here anymore. But it sure used to be a neat town. Hey, Grandpa.
It sure was, Melissa. Sure was. Look at this. As Welland's preeminent living historian.
Does that mean you're real old, Grandpa?
Basically, yeah. Now, these are some old photos I'm cataloging for the mayor's task force. This is what Main Street looked like in 1905.
You had horses back then?
Oh, yeah. Now, we had horses and mules, and that's how we got everything done in those days. Oh, we moved coal and ice and loaves of bread and quarts of milk. Look at that.
Didn't you have any cars?
Oh, we had trolley cars. And we had railway cars. Oh, here's driving the last spike in front of the old station hotel.
But real cars, Grandpa.
Oh, sure. We had real cars. They were real good cars, too.
And boats?
Oh, Welland's always had boats. They used to make boats here. Now, look at this beauty. He's sitting up high and dry on the scaffolding, and then splash is launched in the canal.
Wow.
Yeah, we made boats and supplied the world with rope.
Why was it only women who worked?
Oh, the men were away fighting the war then, honey. And Welland had Canada's first company housing development. Look at that. Yeah. And the first dredging machine in Canada was built right here in Welland, at the Welland Iron Works.
What's a dredge do?
Oh, a dredge, it digs canals and channels, like this one under the Main Street Bridge.
First a wooden bridge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then later a steel bridge.
Yeah, that's right.
And finally the Main Street Bridge.
There she is. Yeah. Welland had some of the greatest industry in the country. And a bunch of tough, hard-working people came here from all over the world to do the job.
What's that?
Oh, that, Melissa, is the Welland Aqueduct. A feat of engineering genius it was.
What's an aqueduct do?
Well, it's like a water subway. We built 3 of them in Welland, and this one was wooden, and this one was a marvel of cut stone masonry. They allowed the Welland River to run under the Welland Canal, and they built it without interrupting ship traffic in the canal.
Gee, Grandpa, didn't you ever have any fun in those days?
Oh, we had fun, all right.
Is that you, Grandpa?
Oh, no, that's me wearing the headdress. Yeah, and these are the lawyers and judges out in front of the courthouse. Now, they used to get together every month to schedule all their cases.
You played hockey in the river, too?
Yeah, right behind the high school. Oh, we had great baseball teams, and we had hockey teams. But we even had a lawn bowling team at the Welland Club.
They look a little weird, Grandpa.
I suspect some of them were. There was always the canal. Canoeing. Racing. Swimming off the break wall.
Those boys don't have any clothes on.
Haven't you ever gone skinny dipping?
For me, Grandpa?
Yeah. No, we had everything a town would want back then.
And you had the barber man, right,
Yeah.
Grandpa?
Pitched for 3 years for Atlas Steels. Right over there. Old Burger Park. Yeah, he went right from there to the majors. Magny pitched for the New York Giants, the Dodgers, and the Yankees. He pitched in 3 World Series. He was the great one.
Right here.
There you are.
Thank you.
Remember this morning I was telling you about Welland's past?
Yeah?
Well, this video from the Lears Task Force will show you where Welland is now and where it's going.
Well, Daddy says Welland isn't moving in any direction.
Well, your daddy might just be wrong on this one. Welland is kind of...
In a slump?
Well, very few cities haven't had a slump of some kind, what with this roller coaster economy. But yeah, we have been hurting some in this town. But how many cities have their own island?
Where is that?
Well, that's Merritt Island. That's just north of the aqueduct. Oh, that's a natural playground other cities would just love to have.
Hey, that's where the funny men were.
That's the old Welland Club. But look,
It's a painting.
it's a mural. Portraits of history. Yeah, we got lots of them all over town.
Why?
It makes the town more beautiful. It's more rooted in its past. And people come to look at them.
It must have been a lot of work.
Well, it was a lot of work, but a lot of fun, too. And the main thing is, we took an idea and we did it. Hard work. That's what made Welland a great town at the beginning of this century. And that's what'll make it a great one at the beginning of the next one, too. And it's not just heavy metal industry anymore.
Heavy metal? In Welland? Wait till my friends hear about this.
No, sir. We've got high technology here now. Why, that program at Niagara College is the only one of its kind in Canada.
Are they scientists or something?
They're lab technicians working in an environmentally controlled atmosphere to make microscopic electronic circuitry. Not only do we have industry and high technology, we've got more available land than any area in the Niagara Peninsula, all ready to be developed.
Fun, Grandpa. When do we get to the fun?
Fun? Why, Welland manufactures fun. We not only had a rich history of sports, it's got an amazing present, too. A great sports town. It always has been, always will be.
And they're having fun?
Well, it may not be as much fun as skinny dipping in the canal, but yes, it's fun to enjoy all that different ethnic diversity. And this town has the best and widest cultural background of any city in Canada. When you see the way the English and the French and all the other ethnic groups live and work together in Welland, where Francophones make up 13% of the population, well, it should be a model for Canadian unity.
Fun. fun, Grandpa.
Just imagine how much fun Welland would be with a boat marina right smack in the middle of its downtown, and with boutiques and restaurants,
And music and rides and things.
and a golf course across the canal, and a campground right beside it, all right downtown and along the canal. It's a recreational gold mine, this place. Now that's the senior center over by Lincoln Street. But imagine how interesting this town will be when lots and lots of seniors from right across Canada come here to study for months at a time on that new Elder House program they're bringing in. Just imagine what this place could be, with an ombudsman, so people could be heard and have their problems solved quickly, and an expanded economic development office that will show the business world what a great place Welland really is.
How about the world's biggest rose garden for the Rose City?
Yeah, and a courthouse museum with tours of the famous Welland jail, and a business welcome wagon welcoming new businesses that move into Welland, and an expanded YMCA.
Grandpa, that's great, but that's an awful lot of imagining.
Oh, it is, eh? So you think the great city of Welland is just in your old granddad's imagination?
I know you think it can happen, Grandpa,
Come
but...
on, we're going for a ride. I want to show you something. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
You remember that. Here, put this on. You'll need it. Okay, you promise not to peek?
I promise.
Okay, let's go. Remember that drawing of the Welland baseball stadium I was showing you?
Grandpa, you made it happen. It's like magic.
Oh, we all made it happen, Melissa, and it wasn't magic. It was a great idea and the will to see it through and a lot of hard work.
Hard work is what Welland's famous for, right?
Exactly. Now, close your eyes real tight. You got them closed?
Yep.
Can you see it?
Goes right through
Yes.
the hole.
Yes, I can, Grandpa.
Gonzalez will come in and
He's
score.
safe.
He's out.
No, perfect throw by Scott Bullis. So I'll tell you, that makes me. I was shocked. I thought for sure.
You made it happen, Grandpa.
We can all make it happen, Melissa. Teamwork and partnerships. Just think of it. Welland alive and thriving again.
Do you think maybe I'd come and live here someday?
When your mom and dad see the way Welland's heading, I think the whole family will want to come back home.
And I can go to college or university here?
And we can go to all the home games together.
It is going to happen, isn't it, Grandpa?
It's already begun, Melissa. It's already begun.